You mentioned Mexico, and I'm curious, why did you choose to go there at the beginning of your career while your family already were in the industry in the winemaking business? And connected to this question, how do you plan, or what ideas do you have for your children to learn about winemaking, and how would you like to integrate them into the
Well, so
business?
starting with Mexico, I had an opportunity. So table grapes are different from wine grapes. You know, table grapes are the grapes you would eat fresh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had worked in vineyards, in California for wine grapes, and had this opportunity to go down there. It was a 400-acre ranch. I lived in a trailer and worked down there for full time for a while, and then for a couple years after that, traveling back and forth while I kind of got my career set up here in the U.S. But table grapes are very different in the sense that you're not dealing so much with the chemistry and the quality of the
But the
chemistry.
aesthetics.
You're looking at the aesthetics exactly, and
Yeah, yeah.
so things happen much more rapidly, and you have to react much quicker. So I think that really helped me get an understanding as to, speed of service. Like you got to, like, you see an
Yeah.
issue in the vineyard, you have to rectify it immediately. And I think that made me better at farming here for wine grapes. With wine grapes, we're looking, if you have like a little bit of dimpling in your berries, a little bit of dehydration, well, you can't sell those in the store. Nobody's going to buy them. They're going to look like they're, half raisins. But man, that makes some great wine. So it may not be the
Exactly.
prettiest, but it is higher, like the quality we're looking for wine grapes. So I took that opportunity, really loved it, and it was a great place to start my career in grape growing. And then came back here and applied a lot of the stuff I learned from Mexico to the U.S. And I also really wanted to get down there and live within the culture. When people think of Mexico, you're thinking of Cancun and Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Vallarta, and so this was actually like in the middle of the desert, and the houses were still made of there were thatched roofs and clay walls. Oftentimes, the houses just had like one simple piece of furniture and maybe a bed, and so just being immersed in that culture, and then wanting to learn Spanish, like real Spanish. We learn Spanish here in schools, but if you're not immersed in the culture, you don't truly get to learn the dialect and the lingo and really be able to communicate properly. So wanted to do that because what we have here in the U.S. is there are a lot of Spanish speaking people, and I thought, what better way to learn this than actually live down in Mexico and apply myself to farming and also the language. And so that was a great experience, and I would I'd do it again if I had to choose all over. So that was kind of the motive there.
Thanks for watching this video. You can watch the full podcast episode by clicking here, or watch another interesting video by clicking here. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section, and see you in the next one.